Hi guys, my name is Jamie Getz, and I am going to tell you a little bit about myself. So, first of all, on a personal level, I am a math teacher at Hayes High School, which is currently at about 800 students, and I primarily teach algebra, advanced algebra, and advanced geometry. So I mainly teach the 9th and 10th graders. This is my 4th year of teaching. It's my 3rd year at Hayes High. I did teach for 1 year at Ellsworth. I am also a soccer coach for the girls soccer team here, and I am the Red Cross Club sponsor, so I host blood drives yearly, and we also do community outreach programs. I am also part of the local KNEA. I'm a building rep, and I really enjoy it. My past education, I graduated from Fort Hays State in 2013 with a Bachelor's of Science in Mathematics, and then I joined the T2T program, and I received my Master's in Education from Fort Hays in 2016, and now I am currently working on my Master's of Secondary Mathematics Education through Fort Hays, and my goal is to have that completed by spring of 2019. On a more personal note, I am married. I have been married for 1.5 years, and we are expecting our first baby in July, so it's very exciting. When it comes to data analysis on a district level, specifically in the math area, we do STAR testing for our students, and that happens for the students yearly, I believe, until they get to high school, and they only take it as a freshman in high school. We administer it 3 times a year to those freshmen, and they do their best, and we look at that data to determine where to place them, whereas if they should go in the advanced track or the applied track. And we combine that with data from previous teachers and from what we know with personal experiences with those students to make sure we get the correct fit. We also do state testing at our building. Sophomores take state tests once a year, and we look at that data to make sure that we are doing our best for our students to make sure that they are on the right track. In my classroom, I have many different ways of collecting data and using it. We give daily homework quizzes, so it's about 3 to 4 questions over the lesson that we taught previously to make sure that the students are comprehending that. And if they are not, that's when I go back and reteach the lesson. I have chapter tests at the end of each chapter, so I can make sure that the students really did truly comprehend it. And if they struggle in the chapter test, again, we go back and retouch, but I also make different adjustments for the upcoming years so I can make sure I correct those mistakes. And then we also have a semester and end of the year final, which of course is more of a overall comprehensive knowledge. And then I also give a pre-test and a post-test at the beginning and end of each year just to watch the growth of those students' knowledge. Personally, for my growth plan, in our district, we are doing what is called career cruising for our students, and I do believe this is on a state level, and we are working towards student-led conferences. So we have noticed a severe decrease in parent-teacher conferences recently, so what we are going to start with this spring is something called student-led conferences, where students look at their career plan and what they would like to do, and they are leading the conferences between the teacher and the parent to show this is what they want to do, these are the classes that they need to take in order to get there, and here's how they are doing in those classes. So it becomes really more of an individual plan of study, and the student and the teacher and the parent all work very closely to make sure they stay on the right track. And then we stay in constant communication to make sure that any changes that need to be made are being done. And then finally, I'm a data junkie. I'm a math person. I really enjoy research. So I use this data from my quizzes and from my students and from my tests and from the STAR testing and all of that to improve my teaching strategies, and I make little adjustments here and there. Now, one thing that makes it a little bit difficult is that in our in our building, all of the math teachers are on the same page, so we teach the same material. The method is up to us, but we teach the material the exact same worksheets. So when I do make changes, I have to have conferences with the other teachers to make sure we're on the same page, but it helps me make sure that I am still teaching it correctly. So I'm really looking forward to this class, and I hope you are too.